What is up, YouTube? How's everyone doing out there? And I hope everyone's in a good mood because people might be offended on what I'm going to say. And yep, I want to talk about three things. DC actually making a really bad comic. Ugh, can't believe DC actually did that because they're actually known for making fantastic comic books. But yeah, they made a really bad comic. And Will Smith actually making a really bad movie. And I want to talk about this. Yeah, it looks nice, but it's really not. I'm going to go into more detail about that later. And I like stabbing my tables because I'm an OG. First thing is, I want to talk about this right here. DC Cops. Yep, they had a comic called Cops. The problem that I have with it is the story is really, really bad. I mean, like, it's very, very cartoonish. It's not DC material. Normally DC comics are dark and gloomy. This has more of a cartoony kids vibe to it. It's kind of borderline, the animation, I mean not the animation, but the artwork is borderline supposed to be funny in a way. The villain is very campy, very cheesy. Even his dialogue is cheesy. Another problem that I have with the artwork is the shape and the dimensions of the supervillains are always constantly changing. Like, I'm pretty sure the artist is not doing this intentionally, but it is just all around a horrible comic. I understand why this was at the Warren Comic Book Convention for free. They were giving out this particular comic because you couldn't sell this if your life depended on it. It's just all around gaudy. It's very gaudy. Another thing is this. I said this already in the same line. In the same sentence, but the storyline is just horrible. It's like watching a really, really bad kids cartoon. You know, on a scale of 1 through 10, 10 being like the worst thing I have ever read, this will have to be a 10. It was so bad. I think I read maybe like 3 pages of this and I gave up. This was made in 1989. Don't buy, don't pick up. If you see it, avoid it. To be honest, I'm thinking about even throwing this away or using it for starting a campfire or something. It's that bad. I am going to burn it. It sucks. Nothing is good about it. So, can't believe he screwed up, DC. Can't believe it. Disappointed. And now let's talk about Will Smith. After Earth. And his son. The problem that I had with this is Will Smith's son in this particular movie. He's always underacting or he's completely overacting. It seemed like he's depending on his father's talent in this whole entire movie right here. He could have, I don't know, try a little bit harder. It seems like he was really depending on his dad's skills. Another thing was, this whole entire movie, they seemed like they were relying on special effects. There was a handful of really cool scenes, but except that, it really wasn't that impressive. I was kind of iffy about it, and now since I finally made up my mind on a scale of 1 through 10, maybe I should give it a 6 to be nice. We have seen much better work from Will Smith. We have seen just amazing movies by Will Smith, and this right here is not one of them. It was a disappointment. This was made, and this was PG-13, 2013, and I don't know, maybe Will Smith isn't older, he gets maybe he's not that good of an actor, older and older he's getting, but then again, he was doing a pretty good job in this, but maybe he was trying not to do the best he can because he wants to see what his son can do. I don't know. That's just my theory on the whole entire situation. Now this, you see this particular knives, it will flow around the internet a little bit. You might see it at a flea market or fill in the blank, wherever. Do not buy for so many different reasons. It may look really nice and you're like, oh, I have a nice piece of thing I can hang up on my wall. Guess what? If it was nice, it wouldn't do... Hold on, give me 5 seconds. I never actually used this particular knife. That. Yep, this just came off of this. It's not worth your money and time. I'm pretty sure someone will try to sell this to you for maybe 20 or 30 bucks. 25, 30 bucks. It's not worth the money. It may look nice, but it's totally not worth the money whatsoever. It's kind of a waste, in my opinion. Another thing I would like to talk about is, this is just my opinion, but I've been seeing it way too much and it needs to stop now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not the year after. It needs to stop this very second. I hate it when I'm going out in public and I maybe kicking it with some friends, going to a restaurant, and I'm like lately I've been seeing more and more girls paying for the dude. Yeah, can you believe that? And the dude isn't even offering. That's my thing. I really can't stand seeing that. I feel it's our responsibility as men to kind of take care of women to an extent. Us guys, we should step up a little bit and kind of, when we're going out with a girl, we should pay for the dinner bill. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that expensive. The most I ever seen bill for dinner was maybe 50 bucks. And if you can't afford it, then don't do it. Go somewhere cheaper. That's my opinion. I just can't stand seeing guys kind of not be guys. Us guys, we're supposed to pay for the bill. It's only... There's really nothing wrong with